Hi everybody, here we go. 3 times the charm. I've tried to start this 3 times already. Let's get going. Now I'm ready to do it. I've tried 3 different decks and none of those decks were bringing anything through. So we're going to try it one more time. Past, present, and future. Well, we're gonna just put him off to the side. See what he wants. The 3 of Wands. Now this reading is called Hard and Up Close because we're focusing in on someone's life. My guide has been telling me he wants to talk to individuals. That's why he likes doing private readings so much. He likes to zero in and talk to the individual. And that's what we're going to spend some time this summer doing. He's just going to reach out and pick somebody and talk to them. So what we've got here, sort of peeking out of the deck, is this Hermit. He goes within, he reflects, he searches for truth. He makes choices regarding the more deep sense of self. He hasn't been around this long for nothing. He's war-torn, and now he's at peace with where he's going, though. That's the most important part about the Hermit. He's at peace. Now we have the 3 of Wands. Growth, waiting for growth, waiting for developments of some kind. Well, I can say the same thing for our friend the Hermit here. So maybe you are looking at a situation for a while, looking for the truth in a situation. But for you, it feels like this truth focuses on production, growth. What are you getting out of the situation? Now we have the 3 of Cups. Now, I get immediately, some of you are waiting to get married. You're planning your wedding, I think. If you're a female, I'm getting seriously, I've got, I'm hearing both gay and hetero relationships. Right now, very much, there's a joining together. I must feel in mass. Somewhere there's a great big group wedding going on somewhere. And we've got people of all kinds. I think this could be, 2 friends getting married. We're waiting for that day. You may be marrying your partner, and your sister or brother are marrying their partner in the same ceremony. This is a large event. And I almost feel like we have 2 couples, or maybe 1 couple and a child. It's being waited on with great anticipation. worked hard for too. For some of you, it's a rather large, forgive me, rather large event that I wonder if you're not doing a destination situation. You've worked hard for it, though. There's a lot of money involved in the situation. I almost hear this as one father and two brides. The Ten of Pentacles, well, yeah, like I said, I think for someone, your father is under the gun. If it's not a wedding, it's some well-anticipated event. Something where some deep finances are connected. And it also talks about the family and the family connection, the family money. For whoever this is, you may be having a large, oversized family vacation. It's an event, and it's well anticipated. This is something you've put your heart, your soul, and your money into. Frankly, some of you are mortgaging your lives to give your daughters the wedding that they want. Whether it's one daughter, 10 daughters, it's a bigger event than really maybe you planned on having. So, we've got money and we've got emotions. Deeply, deeply wrapped up here. And you're waiting for this day to come around and produce itself. Because I almost feel like it's a great big production for some of you. The horse, the carriage, the big party bus for the bridal party. My daughter got married not long ago. I planned it myself. Okay, so I know what it is. For someone, you may be caught up in a great big family affair and it's blown up. As far as money goes, someone's gotten kind of carried away. The King of Pentacles. Talk about the father of the bride, right? So there is one element here that is really carrying the financial burden over someone else. A vacation, whether it's someone's education, a brand new home. At some point, whatever we're planning here, whatever we're developing here, and again, I'm feeling it's very much connected to a reason to celebrate at the very least. We have someone here that is really bearing the burden of the finances right now. They usually have the money to progress forward with what they want. If they don't, it's of great concern to them because someone has sort of kind of lost their sensibilities where the finances are concerned with this thing, and maybe it's a trip that the expenses have gotten out of control, or a new home move, or just over-investing when stock prices looked good. There's been an over-expenditure, and someone who's feeling the heat of the amount of money that's been spent on, again, what I'm feeling more close to an event than an investment or anything like that. This feels like there's a party going on. Now, at the heart of it is another king. Maybe it's the groom, maybe it's a grandfather, maybe it's the father of the groom, or this is groom and groom, or bride and bride, and we've got another male energy who really really is more than anything focused on making his bride happy. And for this, I will say, this is going to be an overly considerate groom, maybe. And if you're a groom and this is your groom, I think there's nothing more that he wants in this world right now is to make his to-be spouse incredibly happy. Male or female, it doesn't matter. This guy really is overly concerned about his partner's happiness. And the Seven of Cups. You know, like I said, I think things may have gotten out of hand. The doves being launched, the diamond ring in the wedding cake for the lucky guest who gets that piece, the candy buffet, the $50, $75 centerpieces on every table. You know, the $1,200 customized wedding cake, the groom's cake, the bridesmaid's cake. This, you know, and so it for some of you, this is the trip to Europe that turned into 15 cities in 30 days. This is the family who decided to go camping and ended up buying that mobile home. It's a heck of a lot bigger than what someone had planned on, but we have this incredibly thoughtful energy that feels like he's coming up against all of those things and is really going to take it on the chin and sort of absorb it, because this person, in some very strange way, wants nothing more than to make their partner at ease. And I'm not really sure why. There's such an intense element of making this partner feel comfortable, and I almost feel that it's possibly because maybe this partner is in a period of healing. They may have been ill. I'm just going to say that once. And so there may be a very intense attraction to making someone happy in whatever reason they may have. Now, the Queen of Pentacles. This can be the mother of the bride. It feels like the family is here, right? I just heard in my ear somebody's going to get married in Sicily. I love that idea. I wish I had done that. Yeah, I think someone is really going big and extravagant. A vineyard. I'm seeing a vineyard. I can see one of those weddings all the way out in a gigantic field where it feels like you're out in the middle of nowhere, but the tables are set up. It's very earthy yet elegant. I love that idea too. And so, well, I used to be a wedding planner. Anyway, I think everyone has gathered together, and yet I'm getting there's a feeling, an element that this family has come together to make someone comfortable, and I just heard the words, in their last days. See, this is why this reading is called Hard and Up Close. It goes that way. And so for some of you, It's feels like a wedding for someone who has been fighting a battle with their health. I wouldn't say last days. I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's over until it's over. The next position, justice. Now we have the judge, the legal element that seals this bond. And it's all being done for the sake of what I feel might even be this Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, because we do have the joining together of this couple. We could also call it the joining together of this couple. I do think that this is about sealing a bond between people in love. Whatever the reason, this situation is coming together to be a healing force. It's a powerful force coming through here. The Seven of Swords. Someone has gone through some issues. Maybe surgeries of some kind. Maybe, again, as for someone, it's a health issue. I think for someone, it's been... I don't know what the blockage is here with these two sevens. It's the whole reason why this event is coming together. But it feels to me like this is loved ones coming together to be a healing force in a situation. Whatever that healing force is. I hear that some of you are expecting and you're waiting till the very last minute to give your baby a legal name. That's funny. Because that legal name could be anybody's name, but you don't have to be married to have that baby, but somebody's going to go and get married. I'm going to wait till the very last minute to do it, too. You wouldn't be the first. It's okay. I think baby needs the support of everybody. Prigione? Oh, that's not even funny. Somebody's getting married before someone goes to jail. Why didn't I see that? Holy shit. The enemy, the female enemy. What the hell, Nancy? The Prigione. Why didn't I see this? It's the Justice card. Here's the thief, the guy you can't trust. It just, thank you. You know, that's why that's why I have to have my guide. Shit. Look. This is a female enemy. Male or female, it doesn't matter. For some of you, this is a family coming together, bringing two people together because someone has been convicted of something and they're going to jail. And you know what I see on the bottom of the deck, before I even go any further? There's the male enemy, too. The jewelry box. Did somebody get caught with their hands in the cookie jar? Somebody may be looking at spending some time away. And that's why this impromptu wedding is happening for someone. It's because someone may be getting deported. Oh, yes, of course. Of course. Of course. Yes. Here we go. For someone. I think this is a situation of deportation. I think you've got someone who has worked here probably 4 years, and the system has decided that that loving father, husband, farmer, gardener, hard worker, that it feels like their time has run out. And so this is a gathering of family and friends, and maybe even vows being spoken. But it feels very much like somebody, even a family, maybe facing deportation. I'm sorry. I hate to hear stories about that. Separating families is just wrong. Can I say that? It's just wrong. But that's just my view. Okay. Enough of that. Unless they're doing wrong. If this person is a thief, one of these people is a thief, then they need to go. They're doing some harm, they need to go. Not just simply because their time is run out. Shame. Now I'm back. We have a situation where there is love. Whatever reason, whatever health reason, whatever situation there might be around a prison sentence or a deportation of some kind. We have the love card here. Friends and family coming together to be of healing to one another. Party, a bon voyage, owner of your company retiring. It can take on so many different stories. But a dark situation for someone. These are the cards that turn it very dark, very edgy. This guy, he doesn't have to be trusted by anybody. And here we have the brother and sister duo heading off to jail. Again, it's the situation that comes together and heals when it feels like there's been some wrongdoing on somebody's part in one way or another. For someone, it's about it may not be about health. It may be about having to leave your home, leave your homeland. And I always hate those stories. Guys, if you want to reach out to me, you want to look at a scenario in your own life, you know how to reach me. My Weebly link, my email address down below. I'm having a pain in between my eyes. So, yeah, if you want to watch a energy or love video meant just for you, all 12 signs, sun, moon, rising, check those out at my Vimeo channel. I'll leave the link for that here too. Again, private readings, reach out to me. We'll talk about it, decide how much time you want, and we'll get the invoicing going. And until the next time, guys, this was number 3. Take care, be well, and peace.